Hello, in this video we're going to be comparing NBA players to their WWE wrestler comparison, their equivalent. We got to start off with the old head's favorite. You got to start off with Hulk Hogan, and his NBA comparison would have been Kareem. It's pretty obvious why, though, when you really think about it. They both dominated the 80s. They both got records that people swore on their life would never be broken, and you know what happened, bro. LeBron broke Kareem's, and Hogan's looks like Roman Reigns is going to break it, but Hogan is the Kareem of the WWE. Next up, we got Stone Cold and MJ. Do I really have to explain this one? Both had legendary careers in the 90s, and both retired at the peak of their popularity. They didn't need to retire, they just retired just cuz, and they both had their last run, had their last match and last game, all that. Next up, we have John Cena and LeBron James. Another one that doesn't really need it is Allen Iverson. Just like Allen Iverson, RVD really put the people on the game with the high-flying shit. People always give that shit to Jeff Hardy, but in reality, it was really RVD for real. Hardy wasn't even doing that shit when RVD was at his peak. Just like AI, though, they both kind of got washed at the end of their careers. And they kind of stick around for a long time, even after they've done their peak. They just kind of chilling. Chilling in their own little world now. We got Goldberg is Shaq. Now, this one makes a lot of sense. They both had a peak of dominance just randomly in the 90s and 2000s. But after a while, they just became really washed and more people just kind of wanted them to go. I would say a big difference is that Goldberg was not really ever that funny. Like, Shaq is funny. Like, everyone knows Shaq is funny. Does anyone laugh at Goldberg besides the botches? What's up, though? We got Roman Reigns is Stephen Curry. Now, this one is going to take a little bit of explaining, but here you go. Just like Curry, Roman Reigns, they both came up with a big three. They just both came up with a big three. And just like Curry, though, he always had the competition of being known as the next face, as people always labeled him as that. He always had the face of LeBron of his generation. Curry had to face LeBron, Roman had to face Cena a bunch. And they both did earn people's respect at the end of the day. They both got their title. They both got people's respect at the end. And nowadays, even though people kind of hated them at first, kind of rejected them, people kind of respect them nowadays and don't really hate on them. Continuing with the Shield theme, we have Seth Rollins as Kevin Durant. And this one's pretty obvious. They're both fucking snakes. They both came up with a future big three. They both came up with big threes. Seth with the Shield, KD with Russ and Harden. And both betrayed them after realizing they couldn't win the main title with them. And after that, they both kind of got the title. People were like, oh, whatever. And then afterwards, KD got injured. Steph got injured. And they kind of did their own little thing afterwards. And everyone kind of knows them. Like, they respect them nowadays. No one really hates KD or Steph anymore. Next up, we got Triple H is Scottie Pippen. Now, really think about it. Triple H and Scottie Pippen both were in the most popular team of their respective industry. And the guy who was the main guy when most people retired, Shawn Michaels retired and MJ retired, leading to them have to lead their said team. And then afterwards, when said partner, say a teammate, comes back, they end up getting all the attention, leading to Triple H and Scottie being bitter about it and having to leave to make their own team and continue their own path. Now, while Triple H would actually win a chip and, Scottie wouldn't. It's just kind of funny to see. And that's the end of this video, y'all. Hope you like this one. Please subscribe if you're new here. Like the video. Do whatever. I hope you enjoyed it, man.